Raptor Hustle. We're talking everything Raptors and 103 to 101. Gary Trent with a buzzer beating three, man. People might say that's an offensive foul, but if you're a grown man, you shouldn't be flopping like that. You shouldn't have your face first on the floor from something like that. It's a good no call because he flopped. He flopped rude. And it's the end of the game. You know they don't call the same calls that they would call earlier in the game, but oh my goodness. I was looking at the score 100 to 101. I was like, we have two timeouts. Nick Nurse just let it play on. In the previous play, we give to Siakam. I must say, Siakam, ooh, it's only so much. They got offensive foul called on him. Yes, I didn't think it was offensive foul, but I don't know. And down the stretch, it's just time and time again. And I'm not gonna say I don't want to have the ball, but I think we shouldn't play through him. But it's about Gary Trent right now. Gary Trent, I'm gonna be honest. As much as we love Norman Powell, this might be recency bias. Gary Trent, the way he plays is just so polished. Like he's 23, he's playing like he's like Bradley Beal in a certain way. He doesn't drive his belt well, but his mid range, he shoots good shots, and I really like his game, man. It's just amazing to see that. In the first two games, he was kind of cold, but he's warming himself to it. He's warming himself to the culture, and I must say, the defense we had in this game, the defense all around. I think everyone played good today. Maybe not Stanley Johnson as much, but everyone played good. This is the first time I've ever seen everyone on our roster play good in the same game. OJ Anunoby had a big fourth quarter. He was shooting the ball with confidence. He was playing great defense. Siakam, of course, he was our steady rock. When no one can buy a bucket, we give it to him. Post up. He was destroying Danny. He was destroying Danny on the Wizards. Chris Boucher, he was getting beaten down by Alex Len. I must say, this was like a revenge game for Alex Len because he had the nicest 13 I've ever seen. He was so impactful. Then after Bembry, acrobatic finisher. He was doing little Jordan hand movements while he's fading away. Like I was like, damn, Bembry, who is this guy? And then Malachi Flynn comes off the bench and plays amazing. People wanted to start, but him off the bench playing 33 minutes, I think it's okay. He's also a really good defender. He knows how to shift his feet against a guy like Ish Smith, who's really quick. He was staying in front of him, and like I was watching him, like this is great. We have Fred and we have Malachi Flynn. Of course, Lowry, he might walk free, but our guards are good. I'm gonna be honest. Russell Westbrook sold the game. They sold the game. Like he um he brought it back with the three at the end, but he was turning the ball over. He was just forcing the issue when he started shooting threes, and you should know that the way he was destroying us was in the paint. Garrison Matthews for the Wizards was just shooting the lights out of the ball. Like we couldn't stop him. The thing is, Raptors shot horrible from three in a game where Fred VanVleet was assistant coach for VanVleet, especially when all our coaches are gone. And Kyle Lowry was out. We only had 2 point guards. No, we had 1 point guard, and we had Bembry running the show. And I must admit, he's a formidable point guard. We've seen it time and time again. Nick Nurse allowing him to run the show, and he's done a good job. Siakam. I must say, Siakam has become a better basketball player than he was in previous years. Of course, his shot has gone down. He's getting to the free throw line more. He's finally making his layups now. Well, consistently now. So it's like he's a better basketball player, but he just doesn't have that go-to yet. And I don't want to. There's no rush because he's been in the league for 3 years. Yeah. No, not 3. Maybe 4 or 5 years. So there's still room for him to grow, and he's growing every single year. Next year, he's probably gonna improve his handle a little bit because even though his little post-up move works, when it doesn't work, he has nothing to fall back on. I'd rather him shoot mid-ranges than threes, but the way Nick Nurse is, he wants us to shoot threes, and we shot 33 threes, and I'm gonna say I like it when we shoot less threes because it's like our offense is so in depth that we shouldn't be wasting our energy on threes. And Aaron Baines had a great game. He was there everywhere. He was side shuffling. He was there defensively. He was there offensively. He had that little floater. Like I always knew he had that floater. You can tell when a big man can shoot. Most of the time he had a floater, and he had that corner floater. He can get that a lot of the times, but he doesn't make them. And he had time. He had more time to play. With Boucher, they kind of shared minutes, and he delivered. He delivered, especially against the Wizards where they had a lot of mobile bigs. He delivered, and he's one of the reasons why we won this game. He had that big three in the fourth. He delivered, man. The game was great. Great, great shot by Gary Trent Jr. Must say that guy is amazing, man. If you like the video, and peace.